Gossip, gossip.
Steady gossip.
What's up, world? You're tuned into 423 FM. You already know we've got you covered with your daily dose of celebrity drama. Now let's get into it. Hey, what is up, you guys, and welcome back to the 423. For the past few weeks now, I've been hearing here and there that Kehlani and YG are dating, or at least messing around, but nothing has really been posted with any proof or on any bigger platforms. It's all pretty much just speculation at this point. So I wanted to look into this and see what proof, if any, is available that might point to these two being in some sort of relationship. Like I said, this is all just speculation, so don't come at me in the comments for not having concrete evidence. I'm just trying to see what little hints we can find here and there because there's been some whispers going around about this for quite some time. If you've been paying any attention to Kehlani lately, then you'd know that her and Kamaya have been around one another pretty much 24/7, to the point where people were commenting on photos of them together asking if they were dating. Kamaya took to Twitter almost a week ago to comment on this, writing, "I'm really weak that someone commented, 'y'all dating,' on me and Kehlani's picture. Real tears if y'all only knew, LMAO." To which Kehlani replied with a gif of Beyonce sipping tea. Now, this exchange initially went under the radar because it led to a whole back and forth on Twitter between a lot of female rappers in the game joking about dating each other, and that started with Megan Thee Stallion replying to Kamaya's tweet saying, "Yeah, 'cause I'm dating her," acting like the "if y'all only knew" was because she was actually dating Meg. Obviously, this whole thing was all just in good fun, and nobody thinks that Kamaya and Kehlani are actually dating, but her initial tweet, along with Kehlani alluding to some tea, is pretty strong evidence that Kamaya is always around Kehlani not because they're together, but because she's dating someone else in her circle, which would most likely be YG. If you don't already know, Kamaya is signed to YG's label, 400, and they consider one another to be family, so they are super close and spend a lot of time with one another. I'm sure that Kamaya and Kehlani are actually really good friends, but them posting about how close they are and how they're always together is a great way to divert from the idea that Kehlani is actually in all these places to be with her boo YG by saying she's really there for Kamaya. Take Quavo and 2 Chainz's charity basketball game this week, for example. Both Kamaya and YG were playing on Quavo's team, and Kehlani was in the audience watching. Clearly, she's friends with the whole squad, but it definitely adds fuel to the fire that they could be an item. Again, last month, the three of them were seen together at a Spotify cookout, and of course, just because YG and Kehlani are always turning up at the same events doesn't necessarily mean anything, but they are being seen around one another more and more. The first time I saw rumors of these two dating was after certain people started to say that they saw Kehlani and YG dancing up on one another and getting really cozy at a party around the time of BET weekend this year, but I was never able to find any pictures or proof of that actually happening. The reason that their relationship would be especially interesting right now is because both of them just had babies with other people. I mean, YG's daughter is fresh out the womb. She's not even a week old yet. And Kehlani's baby was born back in March, so she's like 4 months old. There's also a lot of speculation surrounding both of these artists' relationships with their baby's mother and father. A lot of people were saying that Kehlani and her baby daddy were never really together. They were just good friends who decided to go half on a baby. But I honestly don't buy that because she went through and deleted all of their pictures together at one point before the baby was even born, and I just don't think there would be any reason to do that besides going through a breakup. As for YG, the mother of his newborn is the same woman he had a child with the first time, Caitlin Sparks, and again, I think a lot of people assumed that this time around they weren't really in a relationship when they got pregnant, but obviously none of us really know. I just think this is really interesting timing for a relationship to be brewing because both have newborn babies and both of them are potentially pretty fresh out of relationships. These two have collaborated on music before and have been friends for a very long time, so there's always a chance they're just messing around and maybe it's nothing more than that, but maybe they'll pop up on the gram and go public sometime soon. Who really knows? To me, Kamaya's tweet saying, "if y'all only knew," was proof enough that Kehlani is definitely around her all the time because she's actually messing around with someone else in the crew, but hey, maybe it's someone else behind the scenes. it's definitely YG though. But of course, I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that Kehlani and YG are dating on the low? And do you think that they would make a good couple? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe to the 423 for more videos. And if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.